following podcast is being brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
On this episode of the Anything, Everything, and Nothing podcast with Lynn and Kim, the ladies discuss anxiety, the Braxtons, and Ray J. They also talk about the royal family. They channel their inner Dr. Phil, and Lynn takes a bathroom break. It's Lynn and Kim. Enjoy the show.
Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Girls.
Welcome to episode 3 of Anything, Everything, and Nothing with Lynn and Kim. What's going on, big sis?
What's going on, sis? What's going on?
It's 11:13 p.m.
I'm glad you said it because I was getting ready to let you know that it's 11:13. But you know what that does? That just shows that we're committed to the Lynn and Kim podcast. That's all.
I hope so.
We were not gonna let anything interfere with us doing our podcast now because we got to give the people what they want.
Apparently, we were not. You know, anxiety attacks and all. Here we are.
You know, when we were getting some feedback from our producer last week, we decided that we needed to keep it real, keep it authentic, keep it about us. You know what I'm saying? Because we're new to this, so we're trying to figure it out. We want to do something good for the people. You know,
Right.
So tonight, before we get started and when we go into what we do, I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, again, I'm Kim the Big Sis, and that is
Lynn the little sis.
that's right. All right, sis. So you want to start? How was your week? What's going on with you?
Oh, Lord. The week.
I know, right? I know.
Golly. It wasn't okay, it wasn't bad. It wasn't awful. It ended weird, but it was a decent week. Trying to think. Lord, I'm trying to even remember it. You know, sick kids on Monday. Stayed out from work and school on Monday, and then the rest of the week just was a week. The good news here at the end of the week is I finally got my car back.
Yay! Clap, clap, clap.
Gee. What?
'Cause for those who don't know, my sis has been without her car. I swear it's been 30 days, and it was just a water pump. It was just a water pump.
30 days? It's been 60 days.
No, are you serious?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. And everybody, it's just a water pump. The car has traveled from Hartsville to Sumter to Columbia just to get a water pump.
Right.
But my sis got her car back. All right. Okay.
It is back. And, you know, again, kudos to Nicole. Many thanks and all that jazz, because
Yes.
she was very instrumental in the whole thing.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes. Look, and shout out Marilyn now. Don't forget to shout out Marilyn.
Of course not. Now, so let's do that. Marilyn, my co-worker friend, Marilyn was on point.
Yes.
When I needed that ride. Look here. What you need, I got you.
Yes.
Marilyn gets a big shout out too. And they both, you know, get some Christmas presents. It might not be to next Christmas.
It might not be to February.
Right. Okay.
It's the thought that count.
Right. So we gonna work on that. But
I got you.
many thanks to both of them if ever they listen, which they better at some point. Shouts out to Marilyn and Nicole, because good gravy. Well, and you know, I also can't leave out my aunt and my uncle, Dot and Yuli. You know, they did the thing too. So, and then, you know, everybody else who was just kind of supportive, checking on me, and, you know, you, the cousins, friends, everybody, you know, folks, if you couldn't do nothing, feel like physically do anything, folks at least checked on me. So
Okay.
So we're gonna see what happens with this anxiety now that the car is back.
Okay. Well, good. Anything else?
No, I think I'm. Am I doing what's on my mind too?
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Okay.
Why not? Why not? It's not scripted, so go ahead.
Sleep. This is not a reality show.
That's right. That's right.
Sleep right now is what's on my mind. Ugh.
Well, I need you to get unsleeped.
I want to go to sleep. No, I'm actually pretty awake. Well, briefly what's on my mind is this battle with anxiety that I'm having, and I'm not going to make this a mental health show, even though we're both in the mental health field.
Okay.
But it was strong today. I was struggling. I'm okay right now, but I just need folks to know that it ain't no joke. It's not made up. You don't make it up. It happens, and you work to control it, but you don't always, succeed at that. It's not always easy to control it.
Absolutely.
And you got to have support. And in some cases, you got to have medication. So I'm talking through it, praying through it, and trying to get it together.
Okay. Well, you know that I know that your struggle is real. Mm-hmm. Now, let me tell you what's sad and funny at the same time. So I'm going to Savannah today to pick up my nephew because, we make that happen.
Right.
We make that happen. And Roz is my friend. She rode down with me. So I suffer from anxiety as well. So we are on the way back. Roz wants to drive. And, when you don't have anxiety issues, things that bother me don't bother you, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was the trip from hell. And Roz is a very careful driver. But when I tell you, by the time we got back to Columbia, I lost 4 pounds because I was sweating like I was playing basketball.
Oh.
Okay. And the struggle is really real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't suffer from anxiety, then you are absolutely blessed because it's no joke. We're driving back and the sign on the highway says, accident at exit 42, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we at exit 30. We got 12, 15 miles to go. I already done said, girl, you need to slow down here. You know what I'm saying? And it just made the trip was just horrible. And I'm trying to stay calm because I got my nephew in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to stress Roz
Right.
out. And Roz was like, you know what? We just gonna goddamn it fly. We not doing this no more.
Right.
we not doing this no more. We not doing this no more. It was horrible. Got home, shirt wet, hands wet. And I was like, okay.
Well, let me ask you a question because I know my sister. Why you didn't drive?
Well, I drove down.
Oh.
And I think Roz, probably because I do 60 instead of 70, and it would have probably taken us an extra hour and a half to get home.
Right.
So Roz said, well, I'll drive back. And I was like, well, no, I got it. And it was so much traffic on 95. It was so much traffic, sis. And so then, my mind started playing tricks on me.
Mm-hmm.
What if the truck drivers are sleepy? What if they didn't take their rest stop?
Mm-hmm.
Then one of the 18-wheelers starts swerving, and every possible worst case scenario that could possibly happen.
Mm-hmm.
It was going through my mind.
Going through your mind.
Going through my mind. And I was just like, wow. So I'm doing my self-talk. But let me tell you what was funny and sad at the same time. So you texted me about your panic attack. And I'm trying to be positive for you. And I'm having a panic attack.
And I didn't even know.
Listen, Liv, when you text me talking about my chest is hurting. And I said, hey, that's just Miss Aint's. You're good. You're not having a heart attack.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sitting there sweating like a madman,
Oh
trying
my
to be
gosh.
positive for you, and then I'm sitting there going through the same thing.
Oh my goodness. I had no idea. And then I thought you were driving. I was like, I know Kim ain't texting me and driving.
Exactly.
I didn't even think about the fact that you were a passenger. I was like, well, maybe she ain't driving right now.
Intensified when I'm the passenger. Now,
Right.
Roz normally takes my anxiety into consideration when she's driving. But she was like, I got to keep up with the flow of the traffic. I got to keep up with the flow. And I'm like, no, the hell you don't. Just stay in the right lane. So it was horrible.
And that just makes it worse.
It was horrible, sis. It was horrible. So my nephew is in the back, right? So now him and Roz got this thing. So she flying past the 18-wheelers, and he talking about, meow.
Oh, geez.
Meow.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So they having this good old time, and I'm over here almost in tears. You know what I'm saying?
Kim,
Oh, boy.
That is crazy.
I just want anybody who's listening. It is a struggle. It is real. And I am absolutely 100% considering hypnosis.
Yeah.
And if I sit around and I come out walking like a duck and quacking like a duck, hey, I'm going to have to take that chance because
I know that's right.
I can't do this.
No.
I can't do this.
And
This right here.
I can't do this. I cannot.
I can't do it.
I
sis.
get my life back.
I can't do it.
Speaking of 95, Tiffany's on 95 right now.
Wait. I love her. She just now you got to tell people who's Tiffany.
Tiffany is one of my greatest friends from college. My roommate, actually. We were roommates for 2 years, I believe it was. Sophomore, junior year. Well, in 2.5 years and part of senior year. So, yeah.
Okay, where's she going?
To Savannah. She's going on a cruise tomorrow. Of course.
She goes on a cruise every 2-3 months.
Right. It might be less than that.
Okay,
I was
nice.
like,
Okay.
Lord, where y'all going? Nah.
Is she going with some friends or a boo thing?
Boo thing.
Okay, honey. They be getting it in. Okay.
What? I'm so jealous.
They are living. They are not existing. I'm just
so
saying.
jealous. Yes, they are. They really are.
Saying, and I am not jealous, honey. Okay.
Ugh.
But I'm gonna live vicariously through Tiffany.
Right. That's what I told her. I said, have some drinks for me, please.
Absolutely.
Goodness gracious. So yeah.
Sis, did you tell me what was on your mind?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what's on my mind.
My anxiety.
Okay. And yeah, then that's how I got into my anxiety.
Right. So that
But that's
apparently that's not what was on your mind.
I want to give the people something else. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But now, last week we talked about, the hashtag being black. Anytime you're doing something being black, you're getting the police called on you.
Right.
So you heard about the woman in the apartment complex who was fearful of the black man who was trying to get into his apartment complex.
I did. I watched the video.
Now, let me ask you this. I've been getting some interesting feedback about that.
Really?
Now, I got some men friends who said that white woman was trying to get down with the black man, but she didn't know how to approach him.
I heard that too.
Now, see, I didn't see that at all. But from a male perspective, they was like, nah, she was trying to get some black, you know what?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I didn't get that. Because now what I did find interesting when she said, I'm scared, and she was scared and fearful, but you get in the elevator and then you go up to his 4th floor.
Right.
What?
And talking about
Hello?
I'm trying to get to know you because you're my neighbor. Girl, bye.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
she trying to get that black man killed. That's what she's doing.
Well, when I saw the comments that were saying that, she was trying to get with him, I looked at it again and I was like, yeah, I can see how you can get that out of that. Cause she softened. Like if she was really trying to be aggressive, she wasn't aggressive enough for, I really want to get you in trouble. And she might have called the police because he wasn't down with it. Maybe that's why she went ahead and called the police. Okay. But she got in that elevator and was, looking kind of interested. So I don't know. That was a hot mess.
Well, what happened to, hi, my name is Kim,
Right.
What happened to that?
But did you hear that her boyfriend broke up with her?
Well, I'm sure. Well, probably because he's trying to get with a black man. That's what that was about. That's what that.
Yeah, she got fired from her job. The boyfriend broke up with her, and it's just a hot mess. And then she did an interview with somebody on TV. I don't know. I didn't watch the interview.
Okay.
But she did.
Okay, well, again, being black, and look, and see, and black people are so scared now. Even if you come up to me and ask me for directions, I'm gonna take my phone out.
Right.
You know,
Apartment
because
Abbey.
anything can be said or done, or some type of allegation. So,
Right.
you know, but yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have to watch that again because I didn't get the whole she wanted some black wicker whacker. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, the wicker whacker.
Yes, for the wick or the peaky leaky.
Oh my gosh. I don't know which one is funnier.
Okay. And I got one other thing on my mind. Can I share it with you?
Sure.
Okay, you know that there is a black woman in Georgia running for governor, and her
Yes.
name is Stacey Abrams.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I've been watching her on all of her interviews. Lynn, she's sharp.
Is she? Good.
Lynn, she's sharp, man. She's sharp. She's
Wait.
sharp. And I was talking to Marsha. Guys, Marsha is a friend of mine who lives in Atlanta. She said she got some strong push behind her, too.
Oh, good.
Now, you do know that the man that she's running against is the Secretary of State who's over the voting. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm just saying, yes. The gentleman who is who is the Secretary of State for Georgia is the gentleman that is her opponent for governor. Now, just a little tidbit, I don't know if you know. So a couple of years ago, he came up with this exact match voting registration. Have you heard about that?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna make it quick because we're not gonna make this a political show. But basically, okay, so your name is Maylin, MEI capital LIN, right? If your voter registration card has MEI lowercase l, that's not an exact match of anything else that's on your government identification.
Oh, Lord.
Then you can't vote. How about that?
Oh, wow.
50,000 applications are on hold because of this exact match thing.
That's why they're on hold. Okay, I knew about the
Yes.
application being on hold, but I didn't know
Yes.
why.
Yes, because he came up with this foolishness. And all this is a way to stop. And I think 70% of the 50,000 are African American and Latino. I'm just saying.
Oh, my gosh. Of
I'm just
course.
saying.
Of course.
I'm just saying. But I hope that everybody goes out. This woman is sharp, Lynn.
Okay.
And, you know, he trying to go low, she's staying high, but she got some facts out there. Her plan is good for our people. I love her. If I was in Georgia, she would get my vote. So I hope anybody listening who's in Georgia, please go out and exercise your right to vote because that's the power that we have.
Definitely.
Now, okay,
Nicole
so
was saying today that she wished she hadn't switched it over yet.
Oh, she's already switched it over?
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, yeah. So I just, you know, that I just seeing her smart. And I mean, and you know, when I say this, I hope I'm not offensive, but like she looks like a sister. You know, she got the natural twisty hair. She got the gap, brown, you know, she's not thin. And she's just, you know, she just looks like a real woman.
Right.
And whatever stereotype some people may have, she's just authentically black, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's for me, that's a compliment. I hope it's not, you know, for me, that's a compliment. And I just love that. I love that about her. So, but yes, she's a sharp sister, and I hope she wins.
I hope so too.
Yeah, enough of that though. But I just want that's what was on my mind.
Sis,
Yo,
I got a problem.
what you got?
I think the producer can't edit it out. It ain't got to be a part of the show.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
Okay.
I'm glad we're not live.
Hi, this is Coach English, co-host of the Staley and English Show featuring Coach Kurt's podcast. Each week, myself, along with Coach Staley and Coach Kurtz, discuss an array of different topics from the high school coaches' perspectives. Topics such as the keys to success, how to make your high school team, the importance of women in lives, the importance of fathers. It's a show about different topics from a high school coach's perspective. So tune in to the Staley and English Show featuring Coach Kurt's podcast, powered by Defy Life, on all podcast platforms. If you're not defying life, what are you really doing with yours?
Okay.
But are you back from your bathroom break now?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Okay. Please don't drink any more water.
I won't. Oh my God. He just said he's going to leave it in there. Okay.
Cool. Look, it's about being authentic. It's about being
That's
authentic.
real authentic.
That's real authentic.
Oh my God.
But sis,
Yes.
can we go ahead and talk about the season finale
Please.
of the family of the Braxton Family Values?
Please, Lord.
Since you did not do your homework last week, did you do your homework this week?
I did my homework. I sure did.
Okay.
And, ooh.
I'm gonna give you the floor first about that. About
Lord.
that.
Okay.
What did you think about the season finale?
Well, I thought, and I mean, I just have to do what needs to be done and single people out. I thought Tamar was a hot mess.
Okay.
Now, I was giving Mama Evelyn a hard time the first episode.
Yeah.
But this episode right here, Tamar, Tony said that she was disappointed. I was disappointed in her sister's behavior because she was acting like a pure child.
Yes.
Like 12 years old. I was like, who is this little girl? What are you doing? All that extraness, you know, her attitude with the Yanla. I loved when Mama Evelyn shut her down.
Yes.
But she still had a smirk on her face, and like it didn't bring her down necessarily. It just shut her up.
Right.
But I loved what Mama Evelyn said. I thought that was appropriate and true.
Okay.
And that was a hot mess.
It was. My thought was, where were the tears?
Right. And so in the second half, correct.
Yes.
Where were the tears? You was doing all that crying, ugly face and all.
She was trembling and shaking and I was just like, there's not one tear. Can we get a commercial break, please? And can we spray some water? Because this right here is not working. Was not working.
Not a piece of tear.
Now I'm talking about not one. Not one.
But the sister said they believed it.
Oh, okay. Well, Tracy was look like girl bye.
Tracy did. She was.
Tracy was like girl bye. Girl bye.
Right.
And what's the other one? Not Tawanda.
Trina.
You know, of course, she's a big old bucket of tears anyway.
Yes.
She started crying.
And she was crying for real.
Yeah, she was crying. Tony was looking like, I just want to just tell them to say cut.
But listen, I was quite surprised at Tony's confession that she does not like her family.
Lynn, well, and I don't know about the family, but I could see if she said, I don't like Tamar, I could see why she wouldn't. But I think that was honest. She said, I love y'all, but I don't like y'all. If we weren't family, I wouldn't like y'all.
Right.
And I thought that was profound because that says a lot about the dynamics of that family.
Right. Well, they have been fooling us over the seasons because
see,
they make it look like they close. That's why I was kind of surprised because
but they're really not.
There were times where it looked like Tony and Tamar were the closest. And then there were times it looked like she and Tawanda were really close. But I mean, I thought that they were just down for the down with the sisterhood. And I was just really surprised to hear her say that. And I'm really surprised overall that they have all these issues going on. I thought they were better than that.
Well, and then you wonder, is it for ratings? Is it real? You know, is it real? Is the show getting kind of mundane, and so they got to do something to pick the ratings up and stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm saying this: if it's about family, stop rolling the cameras.
Right.
Now I could see, what's her name, Tony getting like a spinoff by herself. The rest of them,
her and Birdman.
Yeah, nobody cares about the rest of them, because when they had that little break and Tracy was out there with Flavor Flav
Yeah, that was a hot
and
mess.
Kim Whitley, somebody should have said, "Stop. We're not going to
Right.
do this.
Yeah, that was
We're not going to do this."
a mess.
That was a hot mess. So
Now
for
Tamar
me-
and Vince did pretty good. I don't know. Maybe Tamar will get a show with her new African man.
okay, well
Yeah,
maybe so.
She got her
But
new African man.
I don't know, but I thought that it was good to see, like, you got the celebrity reality stars. They have real life stuff, and even when the cameras are rolling, sometimes you can't stop that stuff from coming to the surface.
Exactly.
You can't stop it, and they just is, again, dysfunctional as the rest of us.
Right.
Money don't bring you happiness all the time.
Right.
Period. Dot. So I'm glad it's over. I was sick of her. I was sick of them this year. It was just, the whole season was just
Yeah,
off.
it
It
was.
was just off.
It was.
Yeah. So,
Like, it
and
was
I don't even
struggling.
watch it. I've only watched it 2 years, but it was just off. So I'm glad it's over. We'll see what happens, or if they decide to come back next year. So,
Right.
but if they do, I can't promise that I'm gonna watch. So,
Yeah.
because that thing with Tamar really rubbed me the wrong way. The snapping of the head, the sucking of the
Right.
lips, and all that.
All that extra.
And you gave her 12. I was saying 8. She
Oh,
was
Lord.
acting like
Okay.
a purity kid.
We'll go with 8.
Okay, we can do that. Now,
go with 8.
you told me earlier this week, sis, that you saw the unsung episode of Ray J.
Yes.
And you wanted to talk to me about it. So we have not talked about it, and I have not seen it. Now, I do watch Unsung, but
Okay.
I've never seen the
But you didn't see the
episode
Ray J
on Ray
one.
J.
Well, I hadn't planned to watch the Ray J one.
Okay.
Out it was on, and I thought, okay, well, let me see. And then you mentioned to me, because I called you and said, what was up with the whole thing on Love and Hip Hop regarding
Right.
him, which we'll get into in a few.
right.
And you said to me that he was a good business person. He know how to make money, so that kind of made me want to watch what he had going on.
Okay.
And I just didn't know. Well, first of all, he still looked like a little boy to me.
He does. He does.
It's weird thinking of him as a grown man, because he
Right.
still looked like a little boy, and sound like one too. But I just didn't know that he had all that goings on with jail and wild and partying, and I was a little bit surprised that he insinuated that the tape of him and Kim Kardashian was not leaked. It was on purpose. It was put out there on purpose.
Yeah, sis.
Yeah. So of course it was.
Of course.
But he actually, he didn't really try to cover that up.
Good.
So I didn't know that Kim and Brandy were friends, and that's how he met her.
Oh,
That was
okay.
interesting to find out.
Okay.
And I did not know that they were actually in a relationship. Like, it wasn't
Kim
just
and Ray J. They were
a video.
actually dating.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
they were dating.
Oh, okay.
And he really liked her. So I don't know what happened, and I felt so bad for his poor little mama, because she was just like, oh my God, these things that my son is doing. Brandy was on there saying, I'm not going to look at the video. I've never seen it, and I'm not ever going to see it. And she also could not watch the For the Love of Ray J. Is that what it was called? That reality show he had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When he was trying to date had all the women trying to
Yeah.
find the perfect woman or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She said
yeah,
she couldn't watch that
I didn't
either.
watch that either.
But it was they illustrated, talked about, the ways that he has found to make money and
Okay.
what he does. I did not know that he had an electronic.
Yes. Yes.
Oh gosh, what is it called? Raytronics.
Raytronics or something like that. But
Right.
he got like the little, because see, that's on a part of the Love and Hip Hop. That's how I know about that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Some little motor scooter, something or the other, but they're
Yes.
selling like
and
crazy.
and watches.
Yes.
Yeah. So he doing it. He doing the damn thing.
He's doing the thing now. He doing the thing.
So the little baby he just had was definitely born in with a silver spoon. She good.
Yes, him and Princess.
He and Princess, and she's cute. I hope they last. But it was just interesting. You know, I just learned something because I just never really. He wasn't somebody that I really paid attention to. I wasn't interested in him and his music when it was out. I was just like, oh, yeah, Ray J, Brandy's brother.
Right. And I think he had like one or two songs that were kind of cute, kind of catchy, but he never made it as the superstar singer. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He had that one, like I said, one or two hits, but then like he might be a producer or a songwriter, but as a song, as a song, a person who sings or whatever, an artist. Yeah, he didn't. He could never blow up. He could never blow up. He was always like tier B instead of tier A.
Right. So, you know, it was interesting. Which brings us to his old crazy reality show, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Ain't it Hollywood? Okay.
Well, now, while you say that, did you hear that Safari posted on Instagram the possible coming out as being gay?
No.
Yes.
What?
Okay. So Safari posted on his Instagram last week, and it said something to the effect of men who can never make the women in their lives happy because they're never being themselves.
Ew.
Or something like that. But after I read the article, they said that that's how a lot of men tell their loved ones and their village that they're gay.
Oh.
Now, he has since deleted it, but it was posted.
Interesting.
And they said it was not a hack. It was his authentic account, and it was posted. You know, somebody posted it on his real account, so it wasn't no fake account.
Wow.
So I don't know. I'm just saying allegedly. Hadn't heard any more about it, but yes, that was out last week. But if you Google it, you'll actually see the posting on Instagram.
Wow. Well, he didn't been around enough. Maybe he tired of women.
I'm just saying. Okay. Okay. Yes, I was like, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Well, let me ask you this. In talking about reality shows, what are your favorites?
Oh my.
I know, right?
Well, the guilty pleasure. It used to be Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's over because I don't know nobody on there no more.
Right.
And I actually did like to watch Jocelyn and her antics. So
did you really?
I did. Like I didn't necessarily like her, but I liked her drama.
Just what you liked her storyline.
Yeah, I like the drama. So
okay.
Now it's more like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's the only one of the Real Housewives that I'll watch. Just, you know, for some good old ratchet television. I watch, oh gosh, what's my show? Married at First Sight. That's a reality show. I watch that.
Okay.
I love it. And a lot of the food shows. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those are some faves.
I'm not I never even watched reality shows until Roz. Okay. But now just being in the house and listening and hearing, and then you hear all the cussing and you're like, what is that? So Real Housewives of Atlanta. I like Kenya Moore.
Oh gosh, you like her?
I know. People, she gets on everybody's nerve, but I like Kenya
stand
Moore.
Her.
And I like Candy. Did you hear that Candy is pregnant?
I did hear that.
Okay.
Good and 40 and pregnant. Okay.
Do you watch Real Housewives of Potomac?
Well, I have, but I don't watch it.
Don't sleep on that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but
that's a good one.
I didn't really get into it with the little old lady.
With
the new
Karen.
boobs.
That would be Karen. That would be Karen, who said her husband is the Black Bill Gates. I'm like, girl, no, bye.
Girl, bye. Oh,
girl, bye.
Check this out. Bye. Oh, girl. Okay, what's her name? Ashley, the young one, married to the old man.
Married to the old white man.
The old white man. Yeah.
Yes.
She
Yes.
was on Say Yes to the Dress to get the dress to marry that man. I just discovered that recently. That's another one of my faves. Sorry. Say Yes to
Okay,
the
so
Dress.
all they doing is hopping from reality show to reality show.
Apparently.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do you watch Married to Medicine?
No.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. You got these well-educated, ghetto doctors, both men and women. So you got Dr. Simone, right, and Dr. Jackie. They are legitimately old, gynecologists and obstetrics.
Yeah.
They are literally doctors,
Right.
and hood as hell. Got Porsches, got Maseratis, got Range Rovers, live in big fine houses, and ghetto. And they got one called Dr. Heavenly. She's a dentist. Lynn, her mouth is 10 times worse than mine.
Well, you know what? I have watched it, here and there. So I recognize who you talking about.
Yes.
And yeah,
that's a good one because it's ratchet, but then you can see that they're like I said, they're well educated, and just to see that dynamic is really, really funny.
Well educated ratchetness.
There you go. What you call it? What you call it when you're ghetto and bougie? Bougetto.
Bougetto. Exactly. Bougetto at its finest.
At its finest. And this is so, because we like reality shows, we need to hit our audience to Unreal.
Yes.
Oh
my gosh.
Okay, guys. There is a show on, what is this? Lifetime or Bravo? On Lifetime, and it's called Unreal. And it is a reality show about a reality show.
Well, it's a show.
No, it's
about a reality show.
About reality shows. Yes. Right. And it takes you behind the scenes, how this stuff is scripted. Everybody has a producer. I mean, and we all know it's fake anyway, but to see how it actually goes down and how they say, cut, you fighting with somebody and you be like, cut, and then the fight is over. Come on now.
Right.
It is so good. That is one of the best shows out there. It is called, we're going to give it a plug, sis, Unreal, on Lifetime.
On Lifetime. It's a good show.
That is a great show.
It helps you learn a lot about what they do behind the scenes.
Yes.
And what this particular one is, it's following a dating show, kind of like The Bachelor.
Yes.
It's called Everlasting.
Yes.
And it is, oh my gosh, it's a trip.
But it is so cutthroat, and how the producers are trying to keep who has the best storyline, who's going to get the best ratings.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. And they don't care anything about the people on the show.
Right.
It's about getting the ratings. They will cut your throat, stab you in the back, set you up. It does not matter.
Right.
Whatever's going to get the ratings. And if it messes up your life in the meantime, oh well. It does not matter.
You find out why the things that you think should have happened don't happen.
Exactly. But it comes on, when does it come on, sis? Because it's off now.
In the summer. Sometime between spring and summer, apparently.
And this will be season 3 coming up, right?
Late spring, early summer. No, I think this will be season 4.
Yeah, season 4. But that's a really good show. It
is.
So, but anyway, that was kind of fun, sis, because we know what we watch, but we've never really talked about it.
Right? Exactly.
But now, this is what I want to ask you, and I know you done heard, but then again, you've been so busy here this week. The Duchess of Sussex is expecting.
Yes, I have heard that.
Yes.
And it's not just a tabloid story this time.
Harry and Meghan are expecting.
Right. And it's not just a tabloid story this time.
Right. She's actually expecting. Now, did you remember the guy who used to do like the show like Larry King? I think his name is Piers Bronson or Morgan or something.
Piers Morgan. Yeah.
So he was on TV the other day doing like the British version of CNN. And so he said, trying to be funny, that Buckingham Palace was going to have his first black baby.
Oh.
That's what he said.
Oh.
And there were 2 guests on his show, and she ripped his ass a new one. She was like, That is very disrespectful. That is very rude. Their child is going to be biracial. You see what I'm saying? She was like, he or she is going to have half of Meghan's blood and half of Harry's blood. And she said, are you insinuating that because Meghan's mom is Jamaican, the baby's going to be black? I was like, you better call him out.
Wow. Because I mean, even Meghan cut in half.
That's my point. But see, that's the kind of sly stuff they say. And I guess he was expecting nobody to give him any pushback on that. You know what I'm saying? And so the Buckingham Palace is gonna have some black up in there, and they had some black up in there at the wedding too. So now what? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness!
No, stuffy ass anyway.
Yeah. So the Buckingham Palace is getting some color.
Gonna get some color. But now we were talking earlier this week about the how Harry was never going to be king of England.
Oh, gee, poor Harry.
This is what I want to know, sis. Okay, so you got the Queen now, right? Now, when the Queen gets too old or she dies, then it's going to be Charles, right?
Right.
Okay, then after Charles, it's going to be William. After William, it's going to be George.
William's baby.
William's son.
Right.
Now, and you are our resident Googler. Why is it gonna go from William to William's son and skip Harry? That's what I want to know. That's
just how it goes.
If I was Harry, I'd be like, look here, what is this all about?
Right.
So Harry and his kids, they will never be king or queen or whatever of Buckingham Palace.
Right.
I need you to I need you to Google that, research that, and tell me why that is. I need to know. I just want to know. You're not curious about that?
There
not
was
really?
a story.
You say not really, sis?
There was a story that said why that I never read. So there you go.
Okay, well, I need you to read it and then fill us in on next week.
I put in why won't, and it say why won't Michael Myers die? That ain't what I want to know.
That ain't what you want to know. Well, I think that's a hot mess. I think that don't make no sense.
It popped right up. Why won't Prince Harry ever be king?
Okay, and what is the reason?
Let's see. It's technically possible, but don't hold your breath. That's what
it's possible that he could be.
Yes, but don't hold your breath.
Hold your breath.
Okay. Let's see for his name. A big tragedy would have to happen before Prince Harry would ever get to see the throne or be crowned King Harry.
Oh, wow.
And here's the reason why.
Okay.
His family is unlike many. His grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, is known as Queen of the United Kingdom, a title passed down through birth. When the Queen gave birth to her first child, Prince Harry's dad, Charles, he was bestowed the fate. It's basically what you just said. According to the people, this is all due to secession.
Okay.
The premise that the current sovereign, also known as the person who sits on the royal throne of the country, would pass down the title of sovereign to the family member next in line, their firstborn child. So it's always the firstborn child.
It's okay. Well, there you go. Okay.
So that's why, because William was born first.
And then he had a son or a daughter, and so then it's
it's always going to be the firstborn child. Yeah, so then it'll be George.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that, sister. I didn't know you were going to give me all that.
Hold on. More? It says when Harry was born in 1984, 2 years after his older brother, he became third in line. Oh, but then William had kids. Right. He was third until William had kids.
Okay. So it would have been Charles, William, Harry, but then when William had his children, that's what knocked Harry out of the way.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I think they need to go to Parliament. They need to change that because that's a hot mess.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a hot mess. But anyway,
So Prince George is now third in line.
Yes.
You had it on the head.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Look, a little culture there for the people. A little culture there for the people.
Yeah, and you were right about the other two kids too, because it goes then to Charlotte and then to Prince Louis. I guess is it Louis or Louis? I don't know.
Okay. Well, sis, I need to share something with you that we're not skipping, but I just want to tell you something, and I'm sharing this because I love you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
While we've been on the podcast, on the way to Savannah tonight, I stopped in 5 little towns and bought some Mega Million tickets.
Okay.
I didn't win.
Oh.
Yeah. So just want you to know that.
Any of them?
Because if I had won, I was going to unplug the podcast. And you'd be like, hello? Be like, Kim, where you at?
I don't know if I won yet. I ain't checked.
You would have gotten a check, an anonymous check in the mail, and you just wouldn't hear from me anymore.
Right.
But
Really?
anyway, so we'll continue to do the podcast.
That's how you would do it?
I didn't win.
So you would do it like that? You disappear?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell absolutely not one soul that I won. Absolutely not.
But don't disappear. I still want to be your sister.
Well, no,
Damn.
you're going to be my sis. I'm just saying, Lynn, that whole somebody got to know if I got to get the prize and come forward, I'm going to have to give it to somebody else that I trust.
Okay.
Because I'm not doing that. But everybody in my life going to get a little check. You know what I'm saying? If you wake up one morning and in your mail, you got
Nobody won.
Did you really?
No, I said nobody won.
Are you serious?
It's about to be 1.6 billion.
Okay, well, I guess here we go again. I got to scrape up $3 more.
Yeah, for real.
I got to scrape up $3 more.
Nobody won.
Here's the thing. Are they just doing that,
Right.
and see what's going to piss me off? Well, not piss me off because I'm not going to hate. But see, one person is going to win $1.6 billion. And that just don't make no sense.
Not cool.
That just don't make no sense. Okay, but anyway, I just want you to know because I was looking at my lottery tickets and I wanted to scream and be like, Lynn, we did it. But no, I didn't win. So I still love you though. I still love you.
On my ticket, my mega ball was 23. But 23 is within the other numbers.
Okay,
God
my
darn
mega
it.
ball was 22, 22, 19, 21, and 14.
Oh, Lord, not even close.
Not even close. Not even close. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, though. The numbers that I got that were pulled today, I'm going to play those same numbers again for Tuesday. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the little slip. These were quick picks. So I'm going to get the little slip and put these numbers I'm going to go ahead and fill those numbers actually out. I don't know. But anyway, okay. Sorry for that little sidebar right there, but I just wanted to share that with you.
No problemo.
No problemo. No problemo. Okay. So, sis, it's 12 o'clock. How you feeling?
Sleepier.
How you rolling? Because we need to talk about some stuff. We need to get.
I'm okay.
Serious. We need to get serious with the people. How long we been on?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, because we were gonna, I just want to. I've been getting phone calls this week, and different things are going on with different people, and we ain't gonna put nobody on blast, but
not by name.
I just want to share some of the stuff of what's happening with the people that we know
in relationships.
When you listen or give your opinion or give advice,
right?
It's rough. People are struggling.
Yes.
When it comes to relationships.
Well, so what do you think about this?
What do
the
you
relationship
think about
edition?
This? The relationship edition with Lynn and Kim. Now, and sis, I don't want to, but I didn't want this week to go by without talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But and I'm have a little self-disclosure here. I've been to therapy. I'm a proponent for therapy. I think therapy is a wonderful thing.
As do I.
So, but we got some peeps in our lives who haven't been to therapy, and they on the struggle bus. And one of the things that we've been talking about, or that I've been, what's been brought to my attention this week was someone said to me, why am I settling? And I was like, whoa. And I said, why are you settling? And then I said, but are you settling or do you need to learn to accept?
Right.
And it was like, Scooby-Doo came up.
Right.
And so, because if you settling, then it's like a negative connotation. But if it's accepting, it puts more of a positive spin on it. And she said, she was telling me all the things that he doesn't do. And I said, okay, well, did he just start not doing those things? Or when you met him, did he not do those things? You know what I'm saying? Because if it was there then, why are you expecting something different now?
Right.
And well, she said, I deserve better. And I said, what, is there anything that you could do where maybe he feels the same way? Maybe he feels like he deserves better.
Right.
But what do you think about settling versus accepting? Or is there a difference?
I think it is. Yeah,
Okay.
I do think it is. 'Cause accepting, I don't think there would be resentment with accepting.
Okay.
With settling, resentment will form.
I agree. And I think that was well put.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was done.
Oh, that's it. So basically resentment versus non-resentment. Do you think, and I'm just asking, do you think more women feel like they're settling or more men?
I mean, at first thought,
Yeah,
women.
I think so too.
Yeah, I would say women.
Yeah, me too. I used to be the person who said, I'm just not going to settle. But then I've changed my frame of thinking to say some things, if it's not abusive, detrimental, or unhealthy, maybe I need to learn to accept how or some of the things that my partner does versus feeling like I'm settling. Because when I feel like I'm settling, I'm personalizing it and internalizing it for me. Now, I don't know if that's a little deep for 12:06 a.m., but settling is focusing the attention on the person. And I had to learn to put it back on me.
Right.
And when I did that, I started seeing that the things that I thought I was once settling for weren't really that bad, and that accepting someone for who they are could really help you have a really good relationship.
Right.
And it takes the stress off of you
Exactly.
worrying about them in that manner. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So this is what I told this particular woman, but she wasn't ready to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because she's in that space. So I was like, okay, well,
right.
all I can do is give you what I got. That's all I
Right.
can do.
Right.
So, so I just thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, and
accepting versus settling. And then, we got on the struggle bus with communication and relationships.
Communication is key in all relationships.
Communication is the KEY. It don't matter work relationship, personal relationship, family relationship, dog to dog relationship. It don't matter. You have to communicate. Communication is the key. It's the key to all relationships. If you can't communicate, there will always be problems. Who you think communicate better, men or women?
Women. Duh.
You think so? Why you say that?
Because we do. Well, first of all, we do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make that noise. First of all, we actually do it. We take the initiative to do it. Now, do we do it in some jacked up ways sometimes? Yes. And is it all the time? And they get tired of hearing, I want to talk, we need to talk and all that. But the first step is we do it.
Listen. So a man once told me, said, when we say, I need to talk to you, they be like, oh, damn. Oh, damn, what's wrong now?
What did I do? Right. Exactly.
Yeah, anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you. That just made me think about a man. Somebody told me that one time.
Wow.
Hold on, sis. I need to take a 2-second break. My computer is, the battery's going dead. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm about to charge it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, go ahead.
Dang. What was you just talking about?
Communication.
Oh, yeah, that. So yeah, communication. I do think we do it better. We know how to express ourselves a little more, and we what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
but we do it better.
Okay. I'm a communicator, and it's hard for me to interact with someone who can't communicate.
Oh my gosh,
or who struggles with, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm just like, say what you're
Just
thinking.
say it, right.
And some people struggle so bad with expressing themselves,
Yes.
and I don't get that. I'm like, just say it. But some people can't say it.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't understand that. And then that becomes a problem because you got this person over here talking, this person over here thinking, and then see, that's where the breakdown in the communication comes. So you thinking something settled in their head, it's not because you're not communicating. You done moved on to the next thing, but your partner is still upset because they're not communicating.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know.
What I can't stand.
Even in friendships, you know what I'm saying? You have to communicate. What were you saying, sis?
I was going to say, I can't stand when people, because this is part of communication, don't answer me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, you just did the gong show.
I know, right? Did you hear that? Whoa,
I
didn't
heard
know
it. Yeah, I heard it.
I didn't know it would do that. My
Oh,
phone
that's
hit the table. I'm sorry.
Like you said you don't like it when people don't. What you said, when they don't respond?
Yeah, when they don't respond to you.
Okay, like you talking about like verbally or like through text?
Yeah, both.
Oh, okay, just not responding at all.
Right.
Okay,
Just
gotcha.
not respond. Like I asked you a question and
Okay.
you don't answer.
Or
Like I
don't
asked you a
don't
question.
acknowledge the question.
Right. A question requires an answer.
Yeah, it does. Okay. And so when they don't respond, then what do you do? What does that do to you?
Drive me nuts.
Calls Miss Angst to start acting up.
Right. Here come Miss Angst. I
come Miss
asked you
Angst.
a question. Yes,
Okay.
no, maybe, sure. We'll see. I can do it. I can't do it. Something.
Just communicate back. Just talk
say,
to me.
Yes.
I got you.
Don't just not
Okay.
answer. Oh my God. Like what?
Well, first of all, that's just rude. That's just rude.
Yes.
That's
I
just
asked
rude
you
and
a whole
inconsiderate. You know, like you
question.
said,
Yeah.
say something. Say something to me. Say something. You know,
So yeah,
Okay.
communication key.
communication is the key. Well, this is kind of interesting. Why do you think people cheat, sis?
It's funny that you asked me that question today.
Oh, why is it funny that I asked today?
Based on a session that I had today at work.
Oh, wow. Somebody's cheating. Somebody's cheating. And then they want to come talk it over with you.
Right. And here they come. Well, no,
Here they
I
go.
didn't see the cheater. I saw the cheatee.
The cheatee. Ooh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, it's an interesting story.
Okay.
And I'm not going to tell the whole story. The short of the long is this, and this was the wife. The wife was given the answer by her husband when she asked that question.
Okay.
It was because it was easy.
It was
It
easy
wasn't it wasn't because he wanted to leave his wife for another woman, his wife and kids, not because he wanted to leave them. It was because it was easy.
Okay. Easy to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because why was it easy to cheat? Like
Because
like the woman made it easy because you don't pay attention to me?
No, easy as in access was easy.
Access. Okay.
She, gave him, she's not like a hovering wife and, questioning and that kind of thing and allowed,
okay.
well, I don't want to say allowed.
I got you. She didn't ask no questions.
Right. He would go out with the boys. She was cool with
Hispanic
that.
Or African American.
Right.
Sis, Caucasian, Latino, or African American?
African American.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I was going to think I was going to think Caucasian or Hispanic. That's surprising. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was saying that, he said that, well, here's the thing. The reason why he had like that kind of freedom was because, they have 3 girls, and she's like, I get that he's in the house with all these women, all day, all the time. And when he wants to go out with the boys, I'm cool with that. I want him to get his boy time.
Yes.
He's got brothers that they're really close and, that kind of thing. So that's how it made it easy. According to him. And I can kind of see that.
So you are co-signing on it's just easy.
I can see where that where that can be one way of thinking.
Okay.
For them. I mean, because it's only if either you just a hoe by nature, and he might have a little bit of that too, because he admitted that he did this 5 times, but
not just once.
No,
okay.
not just once.
Okay.
5 times throughout the marriage in 9 years. What was I trying to say? Oh, so you got the people who that's just what they do. Then you got folk that they not interested in leaving their family. It's just easy.
Okay.
Then you got they are interested in leaving the family and want to be with this other person. But I just think I mean, I'm sorry, I hope not to offend anybody, but I think men are weaker when it comes to that.
When it comes to cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I really do.
I think,
well, when it's a male-female relationship, let me say that.
Okay. Okay. When things are unhealthy, and I get it, but let me tell you what irks the hell out of me.
What's that?
And it could be in most. I've only heard this from men. I love my wife. She's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
She makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't trade her for the world.
Mm-hmm.
She's my everything. But then why the hell are you cheating?
Mm-hmm.
Then why are you cheating?
The challenge.
Right. So you have this. Oh, and then they always say, and my wife is beautiful. Mm-hmm. So you have
that's this situation. Kim, I wish you would have seen this girl. I wish you would have seen her. I was just like, oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me?
Stunning.
Yes.
Okay.
And see, she's gotten, she went to counseling a couple years ago, and the counselor helped her, find herself out of being a mom and being a wife and all of that. She kind of got herself back. So she makes sure she, dress nice, keep her hair done, keep her nails done. She was really, and I think she was kind of meant to be dressed down, but she was cute. She had on these heels, little, not necessarily a stiletto heel, but a heel. She had on some pumps with some skinny jeans
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, a black button down shirt. So it was that simple, but it was really cute.
Gotcha.
And she was cute. You know, she had her little makeup on and had her hair done, and she was cute. And I was just like, I was so confused. But I think, you know, I think that the husband, it didn't have anything necessarily to do with her.
Okay. Now, with this particular client of yours,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you a mulligan on the first one because we all make poor decisions. It's not a mistake. I can't stand when people cheat and they say, "I made a mistake."
Well, that's
no,
what
you
he
made a
said.
damn decision.
Right. It was
You made a decision to
You're
do
right.
what you're doing.
I agree with that.
I'm gonna give you 1. Then I can't give you 2 through 5. I can't.
Well, she just found out that it has been 5. When she found out about this one, that's when she got the word that it's been 5.
Okay.
And she is struggling with that.
Ooh, now let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to assume that the cheating means having a sexual relationship.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, he got to go. I'm out. I'm out.
She's
Damn the
struggling.
children. Damn
She's
the children.
struggling.
You can come see them anytime you want
Right.
to. I'm out.
She's struggling. That's the part of it that she's struggling with.
Oh man.
Right.
No, you can't do it to me 5 times.
Right.
You can't. I'm gonna give you 1.
Like right now, you know, he's trying to do all the making up and all of that. He's more interested in saving the marriage than she is at the moment. She done already made plans for what she will do if she does leave.
Okay. Okay.
She's struggling. But we talked 9 years, 3 girls. You know, she said he's a really good father, and up until this happening, he's a really good husband.
She don't know who she married to, honey.
Apparently not.
She don't know who she married to. Okay, well, I think people cheat, sis, and then we can move on. I think they cheat because they're scared of the truth. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's easier to lie than to tell the truth.
Right.
It's easier to say, it's easier to be, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Dishonest than to be honest, to say, hey, babe, I'm struggling right now. I'm not getting what I need from you.
Right.
And then in trying to salvage it, you go out and then people cheat with these little whoremongers who can't bring nothing to the table.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, if you gonna mess around on me, let it be a itch that's badder than me.
Right.
Let it be an itch who got a car like mine or better than mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let
Yeah.
it just don't. You messing around and you're jeopardizing our family
Right.
for some scallywag.
Right. And that's exactly what that was.
Yeah,
I mean-
that ain't cool.
That's exactly what that was.
But then they say, and baby, it wasn't nothing. She didn't mean nothing to me. Then what the hell are you doing it for?
Right.
Then why are you doing it?
Then what's the point? But
Then
it's
you're gonna jeopardize all of this for somebody who don't mean a damn thing to you.
that's
That doesn't
because-
make sense.
because
But
that ain't
now
the head
all of
that
my
they
male
thinking
friends
with.
tell me
That's
that
not the head they thinking
think
with.
they think with the wicker whacker
Right.
before they think with the head on top of their shoulders.
Yeah.
And I don't know. But you know, I listen. Full disclosure,
Mm-hmm.
my wonderful maybe I need not go there, but someone very close in my life,
Lord.
you know, to someone dear to me, cheated. He was a very good man, but he had a whole nother family on the other side of town. You know what I'm saying? And that was the one flaw that he just would or could or decided not to shake.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, you got a beautiful wife. You got a wonderful family. Your kids adore you, but you just got to be a no good, dirty dog.
Mm-hmm.
And his point was, I take care of my home.
Mm-hmm.
So why does that make me a dirty dog? And I was like, well, you know, and if your wife is
I mean,
okay
if
with it,
she
then what the
alright
hell am
with
I?
it, right.
I'm about to say something, you know.
Because she and I talked today about, like, back in the day when this was like a thing. and wives knew it was going on, and they remained, and they were cool.
They got this thing where, back in the day, the older cats, they had their wife that they bring the check home to, and then their part-time job went to the other family, and it's okay.
Right.
The wives back in the day understood.
Right.
No, that was back in the day. We don't understand that no more. No.
Unless, like I said, maybe polygamy is the way to go. I don't know. But
Okay, but listen, if polygamy is the way to go, then we both got to be polygamists.
right, exactly.
You can't be the only polygamist in the relationship.
Right. You can't
You
do
see
the
what I'm
polygamy
saying?
by yourself.
Exactly.
You want me to have a sister wife, I got to agree.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
So, and
fine.
if you can have a sister wife, why I can't have a
sister, a brother
sister
husband.
husband?
A brother
a brother husband.
Oh, Lord.
And then, but now think about it. Now the man wants 5, 6, 7 wives or 5, 6, 7 girlfriends. Soon as you even try to look at a man and call him fine, you know what I'm saying? It's a problem. What is that all about? What is that double standard about? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, but anyway, that yeah, people cheat because I think that they are afraid to tell the truth, and I think it's just easier.
Yeah.
Like the man said, it is easier to cheat until you get caught. When
Well,
you get
then-
caught, then it's a problem.
Right, right. I mean, and I don't know. Men like games, and
Okay.
and I'm talking about all kinds of games, sports, video games,
Okay.
Whatever games. And I do believe that in some cases it is a game to them. And it's also an ego booster. If some other women want them, then that means they got something good.
But what if your
They think.
wife is the one who gives you that praise, gives you those compliments, you know what I'm saying? Makes you feel like, a woman who knows how to quote unquote treat her man.
Right.
And they still do it. So that's where the game comes in, just because I can.
Right.
Okay. I don't know, man. I sis, that one right there, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen so many people get devastatingly hurt by a person cheating because they've given their whole authentic, vulnerable selves to someone, and you just crush it just because you can or because it's easy. That's rough right there. That's rough.
Right. It is.
That's rough.
It is.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me say this to you, and this is a question for you, and I think it was really interesting. There's you know the song called "Love" by Kendrick Lamar. Okay,
no.
and Lord, I will not sing for the audience, okay, because I don't want nobody to turn us off, okay. So, and especially at 12:26 in the morning.
Why is it
Okay.
12:26?
But anyway, when you get a chance, listen to Kendrick Lamar. The song is called "Love."
Okay.
And there is a statement. He makes a statement in the song. And so my question to you and to our listeners would be this: would you rather your partner, your lover, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other, whatever it is, would you rather them trust you or love you? I know, right? I know, right? I was like, damn. That's deep right there.
Yeah.
So the question for you is the person in your life, and it has to be one. So there is no option of, what can it be two? If you had the very special person in your life, and we're talking about relationships now, let's not talk about your family and your children. Would you want your fiance, your partner, to love you or trust you?
You would think one would come with the other, right?
Say again?
Don't one come with the other?
Listen, we're not going to do all that dissecting.
I'm
The
sorry.
question is, would you want someone to love you? Okay, well, let me ask you like this. I'm your big sis, right? Mm-hmm. Would you rather me love you as my little sis or trust you as my little sis? I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right?
Okay, so here's the thing. The loving is for me.
Okay.
If you trust me, that's for you. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you trust me then that is good for you. That makes you feel good. And that, I mean, it would make me feel good too, obviously, but it's like, but you loving me is for me. So which one? I think I would want, let's see, I think it's different in a dating relationship. I would want you to trust me.
Okay, you want me, your big sis, to trust you.
Yeah.
Okay. But now let's take it back to your significant other, your partner, your fiance.
Lord.
When I heard that, I was like,
I don't know.
well, no, you got to tell me, sister. You got to tell me. But it makes you think, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I see, and that's why I say it's different, because
yeah.
My first thought is love, because that's about me.
Okay.
Because if you love me, then that's about me. That means you good with me. It's about me.
Okay.
If you trust me, then that's more about you.
Okay. So you would rather your fiance love you?
Yeah, I think in that relationship.
Than to trust you. Okay. I thought about it, sis.
But I don't know how you would love me and not trust me.
No.
Okay,
You're doing too much.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're doing the most.
Okay.
Listen, I thought about it. In my romantic relationship, I think I want my partner to trust me rather than love me.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
Because if you trust me, then that means you will put your life in my hands, and that says a lot about me. Love, I've seen where you love me today and you hate me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I think I would rather my partner trust me than to love me. And that it's just as simple as that. And I don't think I think either way you could be good, but I want you to trust me, because that means that my word is bond. When, you know what I'm saying? You believe in me enough to trust me.
Okay.
And that's what, but honey, you can thank that question to Kendrick Lamar. I want you to promise me, sis, over the weekend, you will listen to that song.
I will.
And it's a hip hop rap love song, but I love it. And I was listening to him, and then he said, I would rather you trust me than to love me. And I had to think about that.
Well, yeah,
I was like, damn, that is so
break
deep.
It down like that.
Yeah. I was like, that is so deep. But anyway, I would ask that to our listeners. Would you rather the most important person in your life trust you or love you? And again, we're going to get some feedback. We're going to get an email address and all kind of stuff where you guys will be able to reach out to us sooner than later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't have it yet. But for those who listen to the podcast, ask yourself that question and see what you come up with. Okay. Oh, sis, what you doing? How you feeling, babe? It's 12:32. You good?
I'm good.
You good? Well, I mean, I think we done gave everybody a whole lot to listen to. As far as relationships are concerned.
Yeah, but you forgot the side chick.
And
we didn't talk about the side chick.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Well, go ahead. Talk about it.
Lord, what are we talking about? There was a question, right?
Well, the question was, why do some women settle for being a side chick? Now, I said side biatch, but for the purposes of the podcast, we're going to go with side chick. Now, you said you had a good answer. I can't say I got a good answer for that. So I'm going to let you lead on this one.
Well, I don't know if it's a good answer, but
okay. Look, are you talking from experience?
No. Oh my. Wait.
I'm just asking.
Wait.
I'm just asking.
Let me go back. Some years. Well,
I mean, ain't none of us perfect now. Ain't none of us perfect. So
a little bit from personal experience.
Okay. Look. back in the way back day. Now, way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
That's right. That's right. Preface with that.
Well, I think that there are some women that will so quote unquote settle. They're not really settling because it's what they this the way they prefer it to be. They don't want the commitment of a full-time man. Or, you know, a full-time, completely obligated relationship. They want the, you know, he come and go and, you know, do whatever for me. And I'm pretty much free to do whatever I want to do as well. There are women that are like that.
Okay.
So they're not settling. It's not a bad thing for them. They're cool with it.
That's what they want.
Right.
Now, do side chicks usually have a main man?
No, I don't. No, they don't. They don't.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Most of the time, they're single.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what they do.
Right.
Okay.
Now, the ones that do settle, like they really would rather be with this guy.
Okay.
That one, I don't understand.
Okay. For the man who has someone else, and okay, this takes me back to that song that we were talking about, the one with let me see, I'll have him Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
honey. Yes,
and you
yes.
can have him
SZA.
Thursday, Friday, and I'll have him on the weekend.
Right, SZA, the weekend.
SZA. Okay, sis. Every time that damn song come on,
I like that song.
And my niece in the car, no, that ain't cool.
I know, but I like the song.
Okay, forget the song. Let's talk about the context of the song. She's saying that you can have him Monday through Thursday.
Yeah,
she'll have him Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the weekend.
She cool with it. She don't want him as her full-time man.
Lynn, I don't like, sis, I can't get down with, man, looking, I can't get down with that, man. Because, see, I think that's a poor message to send to our young women.
It is.
You see what I'm saying? See, that I'm thinking from that
because
perspective.
Could be some, you know, it could be homewrecker type foolishness, but it is. And then promoting settling for being second best.
Yes. See, that's where I'm coming from. Like, I like the song is cool, but I don't want you sending that message that, because our young black women, they're so impressionable. And like my 4-year-old niece being there singing it in the car. And I'm like, shut the hell up.
Well, there was a time in life that I could relate to that song.
Oh my God. Okay.
It wasn't out yet.
Look, TMI. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. I okay. But anyway, I know that's all in the song and the lyrics of the song. Sis, I can't do that. I can't do that I'll be yours on the weekend. So what happens when when the man is with the okay, so this is what I'm trying to say. Let me see. Okay. So I am your weekend chick.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if I need you or I'm desiring you on Tuesday?
That's too bad.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's just that simple.
You train your desires to only work on the weekend.
Oh. Cut their ass off, right, and cut them back on Friday.
Right. Turn the switch off. Get busy yourself up doing something else.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Okay,
and you ready on the weekend?
Okay. Ooh, boy. Okay, that's rough right there. Okay, that's rough. Sis, that's rough right there. Okay, we gonna go with that though. We gonna go with that. Okay. All right. So, I the side chick can't do. Not gonna be the side chick.
Yeah,
not gonna be the side chick. You know,
well, okay. When I had a moment in life,
way back in the day,
when I had that moment in life,
pre-fiance,
right? Everything,
everything,
except pre CJ, because Lord, CJ was born when I was born. But
oh my God, okay.
It didn't bother me
Really?
at all. No, because I didn't want the relationship.
But here's the thing, sis. You are one of the most moral people that I know.
Yeah, well.
So you knew that he had someone else.
Yes.
And you were
Very much so.
I am shocked
Oh,
right now.
shocked and appalled.
I am appalled by your behavior.
Well, I had a moment. I had a moment.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Just a moment.
But let me ask you this, and then we can move on. So how or why did it end?
My moment didn't last long.
Okay, so when you decided that you didn't want to do that anymore, then it was just over.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Was he married or just dating someone else?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Married.
Oh, sis.
So because I am
Hold on.
who
Wait
I
a minute. I got to say to the listeners, I be damn. You talking about keeping it real?
Listen.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
Sis, you were the side piece for a married man.
Yes.
Why you whispering?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness. We gonna have to finish this conversation after the podcast. Holy cow. Okay. Okay. So now, sis, you know, I'm about to dig into it now.
Uh-oh.
Can we dig into it?
Sure.
Okay. Sis, we going at it tonight. We going at it. It's 12:40. I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Listen, if anybody who wants to listen to this, they might have to listen to it in parts, in segments.
Right.
Okay.
Y'all might, yeah.
Sis, okay. Did you know from day one that he was married, or did you find out halfway in?
Oh no, it wasn't no thing like that. Day one.
Damn. So you wasn't bamboozled.
No, it wasn't.
You
that
knew what
kind
you
of
was walking
situation.
into.
Yes.
Girl, I'm slapping your hand over here.
Yes, because I was not interested in a relationship.
Okay. Now, sis, since we talking about it, when you found out that he was married, okay, did you think about the wife at all?
A little bit.
Did it make you feel bad?
A little bit.
But not enough to stop.
Eventually.
But not when you found out, though. Not
No.
when you found out from day
No,
one.
because I knew, yeah.
Now, for those who don't know, my little sis is a cutie pie. So
Oh, thanks.
why is it that you couldn't go out and find no single man? What was it about this particular married man that made you stay around and be a side chick?
Now that part, I don't know.
I am over here sitting back in my chair.
It was more so, and I don't know. I think it was just, again, it was the moment, and then the particular person. There was just that it was attraction, and I was done with, I had done been hurt, and I was just kind of done with the whole doing it the right way foolery. Having my own man foolery.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't
know.
Now, I'm going to keep it real. I had no idea that we were going to go full circle and end up here. I'm just saying. I am like, damn. Okay. Now, in my head, I'm trying to figure like, okay, no. I'm trying to go back. Who's that? Who could it be? But that's okay. That's all right. We'll talk about that later. Yes. Look, yes for the tea, girl. Yes for the tea.
Yes for the tea. Spilling all my tea, fooling up with you.
Fooling up with me at 12:43. Well, sis, listen, I don't want to talk about nothing else about relationships because I might can't handle it tonight. You know?
Right. OMG.
So I'm glad you didn't ask me anything personal, so we can move on because I ain't got nothing for you.
Not this time.
Listen, I am a complete angel. I'm a complete angel. I believe in an autonomous relationship, and
monogamous.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. That's where it's 12 o'clock now. Yeah, that's it.
12:44.
But I said autonomous.
You said autonomous. I mean, you might want that kind too, but
listen, I wanted to be as independent as possible. Sis, I want to have an independent relationship.
Oh Lord, independent of the mate, or I mean, what kind of independent?
Yes.
Sheesh.
And it's 12 o'clock at night, and you know how we do.
Right.
Girl, you done blew my damn mind tonight. What? Oh, yes.
Girl, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, girl, bye. You wait, because as soon as we hang up this podcast, I'm gonna call you.
We have to have off the air discussion.
Yes. And then we'll see how we can bring it back. Okay, so sis, I think we've given the listeners a whole lot of tonight.
Yeah.
And I think we should wrap with our infamous "This Ain't Got Nothing to Do with Nothing."
Nothing.
With Lynn and Kim.
Nothing.
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. What you got, sis?
Oh Lord. Nothing.
Well, I got something for you.
You got something. I have nothing.
You have nothing for me tonight?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what I got. So, and I hope that my friend Tyrone won't mind me sharing this, but we had a pretty interesting experience the other day.
Okay.
We were sitting in my backyard and we were talking, we were having a meeting, and we were sitting at the table out on the patio.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, a bird shit on Tyrone's arm. And so he thought it was a raindrop.
Oh my gosh. Now you have given me one because I have a story.
Okay. So wait. So then Tyrone said, I ain't never had no bird shit on me before. And I said, I ain't never sat next to nobody who got shit on by a bird. Okay. So he came in the house, cleaned the shit off his arm. But then, check this out. Let me tell you how to turn a negative into a positive.
Okay.
So he tells his wife, babe, I was sitting in the backyard with Kim, goddamn bird shit on my arm. Okay. And guess what she said?
What?
Baby, that's good luck.
What?
Oh, shit. I said, so you know me. I Googled the superstition of a bird shitting on you.
Uh-huh.
And guess what it said?
What?
It says, the superstition says that it will bring you riches and good luck when a bird shits on you.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
I'm here to
hello.
What's the word? I'm here to disparage that.
Okay,
that is wrong.
now, so I kept on researching, and then somebody else said, when a bird shit on you, the bird just shitting.
Correct. Cause
okay, so
full well that I have no riches, and what else I'm supposed to have?
Good luck. Well, come on now,
and
come on
no
now.
Good luck. No, okay. I have whatever. I have blessings.
Oh yes,
but I have no riches. And the bird pooped on my hand when I was 9 years old riding my bike down the street.
Oh
so,
Jesus!
Listen,
wrong. Was that before the married man or after?
Well, if I was 9,
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
If I was 9, it was before Smarty Pants.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just asking. Okay, I got another one. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen that new Uber commercial when all the people are opening up the Uber door car?
Yes, I have.
Lynn, is that not the baddest commercial?
I love that commercial.
Lynn, when every time it comes on, I be like, Dun, dun, dun,
Right.
dun, dun,
I
dun.
love that commercial.
Yes. See, I knew. See how that's how we are
See?
kindred in spirit.
Yes, we
I
are.
said, I know my sis. If she's heard it, I love that commercial.
Yes, I really do like
love
that.
that
And
commercial.
it's weird that you say that because every time I see it, I'm like, that's a really cool commercial.
That's
I like how they did that.
That commercial makes me want to call a goddamn Uber driver. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. Right.
It makes me want to call an Uber driver
Or be one.
or be. Well, yeah, I don't want to be one, but I mean, I love that. And the man going to see his daughter, the people going to the hospital to have the baby, the people going to the meeting. And the beat is just that's whoever the creative, the designer of that commercial, A+.
Right.
Okay, since I got one more for you.
Okay.
I got two more. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So, do you know a man named Michael Thomas? He's a football player.
Not at all.
Lynn, why are his hands 11 inches long?
Huh?
His hands are 11 inches long.
What in the world?
Now, the reason this ain't got nothing to do with nothing is because I was thinking, and I'm just keeping it real. Oh my God, I don't even know if I can say this. Can you imagine him feeling all on you?
No, because it would feel like some worms crawling on me. Oh my gosh.
Okay, but now
I don't even know how long that is.
But just think of a ruler. Think of a goddamn ruler.
Oh,
Yeah, his hands are 11 inches long.
Well, how tall is he?
I don't know, but he played for the New Orleans Saints. But here's my thing.
Ew.
I wanted to go a little bit deeper and a little bit more sexual.
That's okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm good.
Do you feel me?
Yes.
I'm just saying. He can't touch down there.
No.
He can't touch down there.
No.
Not with 9-inch fingers. He can't touch with. He can't touch down there.
No.
He can't touch down there. And I don't want him grabbing on my upper body either.
No, don't nothing.
Just go away.
I don't know. Maybe wash my hair.
You stupid.
That might be kind of cool.
Well, he would get every damn strand. I
Right.
tell you that. Lynn, his hands are 11 inches long.
How?
I don't know. When I heard that, I played it back, and then I went and came and got my damn ruler. I was like, "Oh my God, you can't! Your woman don't want you groping on her with them damn
What is
clothes."
he? 8 feet tall?
No, I think he's 6 something because he's a wide receiver. He's like 6, maybe 6'3", 6'4", something like that. But he's a little dude. He's not an abnormally big dude. But why are your hands 11 inches long? I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you that because I just had all kind of thoughts going in my head about him in the bedroom. I did. I did. She said,
Scary thoughts must be.
Well, I didn't say the thoughts were good. I was just like, oh
okay.
my God. I was like, ooh. Oh my God. So, okay, sis. So that's all. That's all I got. I had one more, but then let me go ahead and give it to you since we're here.
Okay.
Okay. Did you hear about what's his name? DJ Khaled. We the best music.
What about him?
He rented the whole goddamn baseball park for the Florida Marlins for his 2-year-old.
Oh, here he go being
birthday.
extra. Here he go being extra.
Lynn, he 2. The baby just turned 2.
I know.
Why did you rent out the whole damn Marlins baseball field for a 2-year-old? Because he the best music, you know.
Right.
Here he go. Here he go being extra.
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. We the best music. Anyway, I was just like, he's 2. He's not going to remember. You're going to have to show him on the damn DVD 10 years from now because he's not going to get it.
But Kim,
Yeah.
why is he so extra with this baby? Is this his only child?
This is his first and only child,
Oh,
Lynn.
Lord.
Yes.
That child
And honey,
will be spoiled
you talking
right.
about a doting dad.
Yes, he is.
Honey, and I'm not mad at him, but I'm just like, yo, you could have gone to damn Chuck E. Cheese, man. I'm just saying.
Day. Oh, my God. Okay,
That's
a whole baseball field to
and
do
he
what?
had planes and boats and all kind of shit. I was just like,
And the baby, and trust me, after 30 minutes, maybe an hour, the baby was tired and want to go to sleep.
that's all I'm saying. So when you just got when we hit the Mega Millions next Tuesday, then we'll do stuff like that for me and Edison and Kinley and all that.
They old enough to appreciate it.
Exactly.
Goodness
Exactly.
gracious. Have
Well,
mercy.
sis, do you have anything for us? For this ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I honestly, y'all forgive me. I really don't. You had enough. So,
I know, right? I know. I know.
I just really
Well,
don't have nothing to do with nothing right now.
this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but that's okay because we keeping it real and this is what we do. So,
This is what we do.
we're getting ready to sign off. I'm up now, sis. You know, we got
I
started.
know,
I
right?
was worried there a minute, but you know, because when I talk to you, you know how we do. So I'm all pumped up and hyped now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Yes.
but this is what we do. Again, we want to thank our producer, Mr. Yusuf. We would like to thank Defy Life. Give a shout out to everybody over at Defy Life.
Yes.
Again, thank you for believing in us. We got some really good information this week about this podcast. We are working really hard to bring you guys a really good show. We're new at this, but we're committed to it. So,
Sis,
just
wait.
hang in there. Yes.
This
yes.
ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I
This
found
ain't got
something.
no- Okay.
Why folks be interested in going to their high school football games and they 40?
Sis, did you just interrupt me telling our team thank you about the football?
I'm sorry. That ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
That ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Okay. Just for sidebar, I haven't been back to my high school since 1986. I'm just saying.
Ma'am, nor have I.
Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, just want to keep it real. But anyway, back to our shout outs. Shout out to Defy Life. Shout out to Yusuf. We are excited about the Anything, Everything, and Nothing podcast. We're going to continue to get better. We hope you guys enjoy what we care about and what we think and what we want to talk about. And we are loving this. We look forward to coming to you guys every week. So,
And one day we're going to give y'all an email address to email us some questions, comments,
Yes.
concerns, issues.
things you want us
whatever.
to talk about or think that you want to know our opinion on that's important to you. So yes. So again, thank everybody. We'll see you. Well, we'll talk to you next week. Sis, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm out. Big sis Kim is out.
Little sis Lynn is out.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Later.
Shh. You hear that? Listen closer. That, my friend, is the deafening sound of focus. It drowns out all the useless noise that can clutter the moment. Naysayers don't exist. Haters? Smaters? The peanut gallery? Who's that? When you in your zone, all that noise and all that buzz is just elevator music. So, enjoy your journey, focus on your goal, and bask in the quiet roar that is progress. Because when it's your time to shoot that shot, spit that verse, or close that deal, the only voice that matters is yours. Defy Life.